suspect what? That oh, right. Oh. Well, how excited were you, Miles, when you heard about the indictment?
I was actually pretty happy, man. I was like wondering if this is ever gonna happen, man. You wonder if this rule of law is ever gonna pass through for someone as powerful as a former president.
Mm-hmm.
And you see
by the nape of the neck.
Oh my God!
Focus on those sound levels.
No, but it's like one of the things that people were asking is like if they're gonna do it, because some people are saying if they do it, it's gonna cause a riot. If they don't do it, it's not going with the rule of law. So it's like, why would someone care if they did it?
If they arrested him?
If they arrested him,
Why would someone care?
What? No, well, why would someone Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we
arrest him?
Why wouldn't we arrest him just because he's this influential person? Because he did something wrong. He did many things. He did many things wrong, but but for what they indicted him for, why wouldn't they just send him to jail? Why wouldn't they take him? Because he broke the law. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you broke the law, you broke the law. You got to go do your time. I'm like, there's no preferential treatment that you should get, right?
If you did what he did, of soliciting sex from a porn star, Miles.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure that you would be arrested almost immediately, like at the moment that you gave her your Venmo or something.
Why are porn stars getting more advanced using Venmo? No cash, no check for $1 million.
Well, okay, so it wouldn't be Stormy McDaniels. I already know that. But which adult performer?
Oh my God!
Would you solicit sexy time from?
Oh my God! Why are we asking me this?
It's on brand.
I don't know any porn stars.
Okay.
I don't know.
Crystal, is he lying? Do you think he's lying?
He's lying.
Tell me. Then you tell me. Which one do you think?
You've told me names. I just didn't pay attention.
See, yeah. See, and they will not be discussed.
Brought out a book in front of her.
The top 10. Top 10 porn stars.
One of them he didn't know was a guy. No.
Oh shit. No.
Wait, let me check my list. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Drainage pipe.
What?
That's one.
That's a porn star?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Drain edge pipe. Dirty undies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you actually knew their names or something.
Those are their names. And Joaquin Phoenix. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. So which of those three would you
solicit
sexual favors from?
What the fuck?
No, answer the question.
Why is Joaquin Phoenix a porn star?
Have you seen his films?
Oh yeah, her. The fucking movie. Oh, I remember that movie. That's a weird fucking movie. He's like groaning and shit with the fucking
with the AI.
Is he getting?
It's the future.
Is he getting some, or is he just basically imagining
it's the future. He's imagining it.
Oh my God.
It's the future.
This guy's
very vivid.
Very fucking weird, man. No offense, but it's like fucking weird to think about that. Ugh.
Speaking of which, what is happening, everybody? My name is Julius, and once again, I am here with the podcast that hopefully you are ignoring. My name is Julius, and I'm here once again with the couple, Crystal and Miles. I love recording with these two because it gets a little crazy for multiple reasons, mainly because Miles looks like he's shamed right now. Like he's sitting there hunched over, his head's down, hanging, and because we were just talking about, a decision that he has to make. And I will ask you the same question by the end of this podcast. And if you don't have an answer, no podcast. No more. I'm canceling it. You understand? You understand, Miles?
Oh my God.
Okay. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's just basically just. Yeah.
Well, you just did your taxes, right?
We finished them. Thank God. It took. Thankfully, my taxes aren't too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
but Crystal's was a little bit more, so it took a little bit longer.
I think mine's took like an hour and something.
An hour and 15 minutes.
And the thing is, the fucking TurboTax, it actually, like, it says, oh, you're going to finish it in 24 minutes, and it's counting down. So and I'm like, I don't want to be pressured to do my taxes.
So what happens if you don't? If you don't finish it within the time?
Nothing happens. It just starts saying, like, it just starts showing you that you're past, your fucking time.
That's ridiculous. This isn't a test. I took a test, an exam that was a timed exam with a lot of questions, and it had that type of timer also, and I'm getting pissed because it's not enough time to take an exam. It was an hour and 40 minutes. And imagine doing that shit with your taxes.
How many questions?
Around 83.
That's a good big question.
Yeah, I thought it was more. Thankfully, it wasn't. But
yeah, I don't know. I had like when I was in nursing school. Thankfully, I got accommodations, but you only got like 2 hours and 15 minutes to do like 200 questions.
That's ridiculous. Why they got to do this?
Maybe
shit?
Actually no, maybe 150.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean. Thankfully, the professor we had for anatomy and physiology was really good, and like basically everything that she was saying was basically going to be on the test.
Yeah,
like if you wrote good notes, you'd be able to do the test no problem. And we all passed pretty good. We all got really good grades.
Did either of you have professors ever that would really enforce the points of like academic integrity to a point that it got a little annoying? You know what I mean? I have a professor who will remain nameless, mainly because I can't remember their name, who always in the lecture brings up like, oh, people complained to me that they didn't have enough time to do the exam, but you had all day, and you know what I mean? And it seems like every class this is brought up, and it's a little like, I get the point that he's trying to make, but it's a little obnoxious. Have you guys ever had professors like that?
I don't remember that much. I just remember.
Well, it's been a while since I've been in school. I'm trying to remember.
I remember, I just know that there was a professor who just made her test really fucking tough. Yeah. That's about it.
Like intentionally?
Yeah, it was like so fucking weird. It was like, it was for geriatrics. We have a geriatric course in like nursing. And
what was weird about
is because it's like it's not multiple choice. It's like you have to write in the answer.
Oh, like a short answer?
Yeah, like a short answer, but it's like one answer.
Oh, okay.
So it's weird.
So this professor did it out of spite?
I don't know. She wanted to test it out.
It's okay.
She wanted
to
test
guinea pigs.
Yeah, we were guinea pigs, and then we all did shit. So she curved it really fucking hard. And I actually passed the exam. I was supposed to fail that exam, technically, but I actually passed it because she curved it.
Oh, so it's like my driver's test.
Did they curve yours?
Well, I should have failed it.
What happened?
The driver, or the driving instructor who I took the third test with, who was all pissed and angry throughout the whole thing. You know, like people at the DMV kind of are. And it was in Glendale, actually, where I took the test. The Glendale DMV, which is, regarded as the best one to take because of the width of the roads, He was all angry throughout the whole test, and I was messing up, so it making me nervous. His attitude's not helping. And when we're doing the parking part of the test, he forgets to put on his seatbelt. Throughout the whole he forgot his seatbelt throughout the whole first half of the test.
Oh my God.
And when he realized that, his whole attitude shifted, like switched completely, like he was my best friend or something.
Because he didn't want you to rat him out.
Oh my God.
So he was like, hey buddy, hey, like, hey buddy, just don't tell them.
What is he? Was he actually like that?
Yeah.
He was like,
he said, like beforehand he was like the average driving instructor for the DMV.
He's like, didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He could be doing so much more today.
Yeah, like I was wasting his time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, hey, wait, you know what? We might as well go on a road trip, buddy. Come on. And I'm like, nah, bro. I'm passing this test.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. You know,
I don't think I ever had to do the parking part. I just had to keep driving, yeah.
Oh, so that's why you drive the way you do.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
No, we had to do I had to do parallel parking. I thought I was gonna get a nice guy who there was like an old nice little man who was like waving at me through. It's like, hey, you know. It's like, oh, we got someone who's kind of more lenient and everything like that. Then I see the fucking angry short woman who was just like couldn't really give a shit. I'm like, got in the car and fucking like, okay, tell me what to do. I'm like, fuck, okay.
What do you think it is about the DMV that like, is it the amount of people you have to deal with? That like, if you were working at the DMV, what do you think it would take to make you become that bitter? Yeah, bitter, like that stereotype.
The amount of probably teens that you have to be with,
like interacting with teens.
Yeah,
that amount
at their driving abilities. You know, some people can be really good, some people could be not so good and not pass. But
yeah,
I mean, it could also just be just the repetitiveness and doing it for so long. At some point, you kind of just snap and you're like, "F all you guys."
Here, come to the mic a little bit more, Crystal. Okay. Are you comfortable? Do you need a pillow or something? Here, why don't you take this pillow? Here, support your back. Add a little sound effect.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's one more. Is that okay?
I don't know, but okay.
Okay, well, do with it as you want. She's like, I'm slipping. And feel free to adjust the mic if you want. This is the fun interactive part of the podcast where you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Let me just caress.
What?
Hey Miles, do you serve anyone at your hospital job as a nurse who you know has worked at the DMV?
No, I have
not that you know of.
Not that I know of. They have none of them has talked about jobs pertaining to DMV work.
Oh.
Because they don't talk
about their life?
Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends. You know, I'm in night shift. People want to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So they're fucking tired.
You don't barge in, hitting the pot and everything. Wake up, like that.
Well, I might just say, hello. Hey, good morning.
Oh, he does that smooth voice. I
know, right? Dude,
I'm just going to take your blood pressure.
Dude, I would be so pissed. I was at the hospital recently. And I had
it was more urgent care, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It
was
not like admitted in, like
where you're lying in
like
the bed
in
with
the bed.
IVs.
Yeah.
No. But if I had to deal with a nurse like Miles who comes in and is like, "Hello," I would think I would. Not that I don't love you, Miles, but there's a personal work, and it's the same reason. Like if I was a friend with a therapist, I couldn't take therapy from them, because there's too much bias and stuff. Like Miles might sacrifice other patients to care for me. You know what I mean? Because we're close like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, like that's the it's like it's kind of not my thing to do anything about it. If one of my family members came into my unit, I couldn't treat them because then I would have bias and then I would be giving like maybe preferential treatment.
Yeah.
And that would be, I wouldn't be able to do that. So they would switch me. They might be able to switch my assignment and everything like that.
You'd be compromised.
Not really. They just switch the people I would have.
You'd be emotionally and physically compromised.
But how would they know? Like, what if it's like they don't have the Mendoza last name? They took, it's your aunt who took the husband's last name. How would they know it's your family?
Oh my God.
It's Joseph who comes in.
No.
Like how he comes into my work sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, man, I don't know, fucking Miles. Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just complaining about you to other nurses.
Oh my God. That doesn't help our unit, nor me.
When I went into the urgent care, there was a guy, and I feel for you, Miles, because there's a guy in there who's like yelling at the top of his lungs. He's kind of out of it, and he's yelling about at other nurses to get him more food and more food and more food and shit. And one of these nurses eventually just kind of snapped and went over there and was yelling at him saying, listen, I can't help you. There's like 16 people ahead of you. Okay. And you're not even in pain. You're just an asshole. And I've, I was picturing it being Miles.
Wait, couldn't they lose their job over that?
Technically,
calling a patient an asshole?
Technically, yes, but it depends on. It's like if the patient's being rude and combative, like
like throwing stuff and
yeah, and you're like angry. It's like, sir, stop. You're angry at them and you're telling them to stop. Like then it's in your right. I mean, I don't think that the hospital's gonna fire you because.
So then, technically, you have a free pass to call patient an asshole.
Well,
I think that's completely fair.
I think that's completely fair if they're being combative with a fucking IV pole or some shit.
Here's the way I look at it. If I, in my job, should have that pass, he definitely should. You know what I mean? We don't, but we should. We should have that pass to call people out like that and use some foul language. Like we could have a list similar to the list we were talking about earlier, but about like, exploitives. Is that the word? Is that the term? Exploitatives? Is that the term? Bad words.
Yeah.
If I'm able while serving coffee to someone who's rude to call them, let's say a dirty nasty baby or something, right?
A Karen.
You should be able to call a customer a Karen. You should be able to call a patient at a hospital an asshole, right?
If they're being, if it's like really combative. I mean, like if they're just being rude, I think you can keep it. He's like, you could say, I was like, man, they're dicks.
I have a question for you, Julius.
Yeah.
Now that you actually, know somebody in the medical field as a nurse, does it make you like view nurses in a different light when you go to the hospital?
What do you mean?
Like, do you see it like, oh, like I have a friend in nursing and I kind of now understand better like what you guys are going through?
Yeah, I think so. But like with the nurses who were helping me when I was in there, I was like, I'm just picturing Miles, and they were women. So I was picturing their bodies, their beautiful bodies with Miles's head on
their
them.
Beautiful bodies.
It's like, I told them, I have a friend who's a nurse, Miles Mendoza. Do you know him?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. And
they were like, no. Why would we? I actually have brought Miles up a lot at my work. Because,
really?
A lot of people who work at your department, at where you work, come into my work.
USC?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know them, but I asked if they knew you, and they're like, "No, that's not my field. I'm not a, no, I don't.
I don't work in the hospital. I work in
yeah, pretty much.
I work at USC, but I don't work in the hospital of USC.
Well, some of them do.
Or maybe they just don't work on my unit or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly. So I have asked you, or asked them about you.
Yeah, I'm just one nurse out of a handful of nurses that work at night.
Well, I told them to keep an eye out for you.
Well, if they work in the night, they're going to see me. I don't think they're going to see me in the morning anytime
because you're a little crazy. Have you been close to that snapping point of calling, of like just screaming at a subject?
At a patient? Why subject? Okay. We're not doing any tests or anything. Subject is pissing me off. The subject is pissing me off. No, I haven't gotten to that point yet where I'm like angry at them. Like I'm gonna fucking burst. But I've had patients who are like man, they're like assholes. That's kind of like.
What have you fantasized about doing to them?
What the fuck? No, I haven't fantasized to do anything. I was like, what the I'm just
like giving them the wrong dose.
No.
He could lose his job.
I'm asking.
Dangerous, man.
Or giving them
I'm glad to hear you.
The wrong pudding. They ask for a chocolate and you give them vanilla.
Oh, sorry.
Than, giving them the wrong medicine.
Or give them an orange instead of an apple.
I'm sorry, we don't have any cherry Jello anymore. And then you have a bunch of Jello.
It in front of
What's that one? Oh, this is orange as well.
No, it was the last one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah. These ones are they're reserved for us.
It has the nurses on it, 5 North.
And it has the patient's name on there.
Bro. I know, right? And the thing about Miles doing this, I could totally picture you, Miles, taking it and not using a spoon, just slurping the shit in front of them. They're just watching in horror. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Would you do that?
That would be funny, but no. Again, they're sleeping. Why would I slurp when they're sleeping?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should do it when they're sleeping. You just show up next to them all ninja style and then just start slurping next to them.
I had to be a ninja last night. I had to be.
Wait, what do you mean?
I had to be a ninja last night because I had a patient who was kind of getting out of their bed a bit. The patient seemed kind of confused and everything. It's okay. She said they said I'm gonna go back to sleep, and they went back to sleep, and I have to put on the bed alarm. So I waited until I stayed right next, because there's a curtain and dividing everything. So I made sure I stayed there, and when she I gave her a couple minutes to try to go to sleep, and then I went in and then I pressed the bed alarm on. Because we don't want patients getting out of their beds trying to get up or anything like that, and she's confused.
So now that you have these powers now of being a ninja.
Well, sometimes you can manage to sneak your ninja your way in, but not every ninja can be, can evade everything.
I imagine him crashing into something, the IV thing.
You just gotta know, you're careful, soft steps.
Yeah.
And also, just making sure you're getting through. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff in the patient's room, so you gotta be really careful.
Be honest, dude. You crawl through the air ducts in the ceiling.
Oh God. It's just shit. A little too loud. I'm like Mr. McLean.
Yeah.
It's in the air ducts with a fucking lighter trying to get to the patient's room.
Dude, I gotta Photoshop that. Miles' head on John McClane.
Have a few laughs.
Yeah, have a few laughs. Yeah. I had to deal with a pretty weird Karen by the end of my shift today.
Yeah?
Yeah. This woman who came in, this older woman who came in, and I was working on storyboards for this project while also working. So, she's on her phone. She's talking about something. I guess she works at a school or something. I really didn't know what the hell she was talking about, but she was talking so goddamn loudly, yelling and talking shit about her coworkers and everything. Saying all this stuff about, she's worked in my station for 10 years. And what's funny is that no one knows who she is. It's crazy. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm just looking back at her, and she's on the phone going off, talking shit about this person. A customer who'd been there, who'd been hearing this alongside me, came up, said, hey man, can I get another drink? I was like, yeah, can you speak up? It's kind of loud in here. And that's when she gave me a dirty look. I was like, yeah, I know. And then I turned up the music, the rap music, even louder, so you're hearing Ghostface in the back, just going, and my boss finally came in to relieve me from my shift, and I said out loud, I don't care. I said out loud, I said, praise Jesus, I'm out of here finally. And I don't like conflict. I don't like confronting people sometimes,
But you like that passive aggressive shit, don't you?
You like being petty.
A little bit, because some people should know better. She's saying, he did not say that. He did not say that. I'm like, yeah, he said it. He said it. I heard him. I was there. You know what I mean? Because
you gave him pointers.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to just look at her and be like, Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to. If I weren't working there, I'd be like, shut the fuck up,
So you're just like, it was the end of your shift basically, and your boss relieved you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you didn't have to handle her order or anything.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I did. I was gonna tell her to like just take the phone call outside, but that's when my boss came, and I was like, all right, well, here's the baton to you and shit. You get to deal with the old Karen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
What?
It's just they're fucking assholes sometimes. Karens.
See, that's how he says it at the hospital.
Oh my God, what?
With the fucking assholes.
Yeah, but you say, you kind of go under your breath a little bit, or in your mind, like, man, they're fucking assholes.
Dicks. So what have you guys been doing today?
Taxes.
Just the taxes? Did you work last night, Miles?
Yeah, I worked last night.
Oh.
I was.
So he was pretty much sleeping, trying to get rest.
Did you sleep over at Crystal's place?
No. I just.
I slept over at Crystal's place the other night.
I was there.
I know, yeah, but
Yeah, he was watching you sleep.
Yeah, I was there. I heard the snoring.
Do I snore, Crystal?
Sometimes.
Someone did, man. Someone was snoring.
It was probably me.
It's probably her.
I appreciate the what do they call it? The sleepover. The sleepover. I appreciate it. The adult sleepover.
Adult sleepover. Non-sexual adult sleepover.
Why'd you have to throw it?
Because when you say adult sleepover, it's like, what do you mean?
You're just thinking it's adults having a sleepover.
Yeah, man. Shame. No, yeah. Well, I was pretty. It was late. And what game were we playing? The horror game.
Man of Medan, I think.
Man of Medan?
Yeah.
The horror game, right?
Yeah, like the boat one.
It's called Man of Medan?
Yeah.
Really?
Man of Medan. Medan.
How do you? It's Medan.
Oh. Okay.
How do you pronounce that?
I would say Medan, but that it sounds like it could be wrong. You know what I mean? like when you say things, but it's like one of those like Until Dawn, play your own, choose your own adventure kind of games. It stars one of the guys from X-Men, Iceman. And
you were him. You were good at dodging the guy's fucking attacks when he was trying to punch your face.
Right.
But
yeah,
when you tried to get the knife, you decided to be. No. It first started when you're trying to open the fucking window and you didn't even.
Who was I playing as?
You were playing
Sebastian.
I was playing as Sebastian.
Oh my God.
So I was playing as Sebastian.
He was trying to be a hero. A terrible one.
Every time.
You got through the window, you were on the side, and then you didn't decide to fucking jump.
You couldn't control your heartbeat.
Listen, I was only playing the way that Sebastian might play the game.
Oh my God.
Dude, you went for the knife, and you didn't
Give
even get
me
that.
The knife.
You didn't even go for it.
Yes. It felt good.
Oh my God.
It felt good to make all those, because Miles was pissed. Miles was like, what the fuck? Julian, my name is Sebastian. You will refer to me as such.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? You could have fucking ran and got us help and then not deal with all this shit.
Well, was that the first time you guys played a horror game together?
No,
I
Outlast.
Oh, but you played it. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but you were watching me get fucking scared out of my mind.
Yeah, and I was laughing.
With those weird, naked, bloodied people. Those crazies in the fucking
Why
game.
were they naked?
I don't know what the fuck. The game is fucking weird.
Well, it's been a while since I played Outlast.
Outlast is basically you're a reporter and you gotta
into an insane asylum, right?
Yeah, because you're trying to get the scoop.
Right. Yeah.
But
they're naked.
Yeah, some of them.
They were naked?
Some of them were. Like when there was one part where there's just two naked guys kind of like lusting to kill
each other?
No,
or
the character, me. So
what do you mean by lusting to kill?
It was like,
what does that mean? Like they're getting
I can't
off
wait
on...
to kill him. Basically like.
And they were naked.
And they were weird naked dudes.
So they were naked, lustful, and wanting to kill you.
Murders, crazy murders, psycho murders.
It's interesting because is violence sexual?
What?
Could it be? I mean, there's a lot of horror movies that always involve sex and stuff like that.
But the violence doesn't lead to sex.
No, but it's sexual. At least to the murderers.
Like they get, because you just said, what term did you just use? Lustful. And they were naked.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh man, you're funny. You just witnessed me play a little bit of Skyrim. I've just started playing Skyrim as Sebastian. I've modeled the character after him. Last night when I was playing, I was voicing the character myself by myself in my room as Sebastian. I was doing the laugh, and I was having a great old time. Do you ever, when playing video games, do you ever like try to like what level of immersion is missing, do you think? Because you're pretty much in there, but like, do you ever try to act out the scenes, or do you ever like you get shot and you like react in real life? Like do you guys ever do that? Because I was doing that last night.
Not as much. I've done it before. It's like you get in an immersion a little bit.
Yeah.
But not all the time. If you're maybe first person shooters, yeah, maybe.
You like voice them?
It's like, fuck.
For me, I'm usually always cursing someone out, even if it's my own teammates. Like, what the fuck were you doing, asshole? Like, I get very, very violent.
Like online?
If I'm playing like a story mode, or if I'm playing with people, like, I get violent.
So like the other night.
Was I getting violent?
Well, no, you were in your bed.
No, I was more sleepy, honestly.
I was pretty tired also.
At some point I was knocking
I was a little worried about Miles, because Miles was really into it. And Miles...
Oh, yeah, he was into it.
His like blood pressure was rising a little bit. And I thought he was going to start attacking me because of how I was playing.
I'm just going back to when I used to play, and I would play with my brother or like any online friends that I had. I would try to keep it like fun, but sometimes, again, I just like cursing.
I enjoy it. I'm a fan. You know who you should watch play online video games in like a online room or something is Justin.
Oh God.
It's a trip, man.
I feel like he's a whole nother level though.
Yep.
He's like to the extreme.
I was at his place once.
Justin Extreme.
Oh yeah. The Justin Extreme. I was at his place and he was playing GTA Online. So he's running around with the cars that fly and everything, and the missile launchers and all that, and he's yelling like he's speaking into his controller, because that's where the mic is. It's like, hey bitch, like talking to these kids, and they're yelling back at him all sorts of curse words, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna find you, and you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna destroy you. and then he targets on them. And then the missile comes in, and then he boom, and then he just starts laughing the way he laughs.
Oh my God!
It's awful. Oh, how did you guys feel about that beef that was going on with Justin and Brian?
You want to go?
The ruse.
It's just, yeah. I thought our friends were actually gonna fight each other. And they were gonna kill each other at some point.
Well, was there a little part of you that was kind of looking forward to that?
No,
not at all.
Not at all. Because then we're gonna have. They would want us to take sides, and then that whole shit would go down. I'm like, why do we have to pick sides? I'm like, no.
It's wonderful.
What the?
It's wonderful, man. Well, how would you de-escalate that situation?
Come to a mutual ground of understanding.
Make them kiss each other.
See, the thing is, you're joking.
Yeah.
But you're only reinforcing the idea that violence is sexual.
Oh my God. Why you do this? Why you do this?
Hey, there might be truth to that. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Violence.
Why are you so against it?
Sex and violence. Oh God.
Are you a sexually repressed being?
What the fuck? What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm gonna bet on it.
Oh God.
For those who don't know, for those who didn't see it, Miles just grabbed Crystal's hand out of desperation.
Oh God.
You'd be an interesting person to do a documentary on.
Oh my God, no. Nope.
I could see it.
Nope.
I picture a lot of close-ups to his face.
Yeah,
nope.
Yeah. It's similar to that little PSA I did of Miles for his birthday.
Oh,
yeah. Because you remember that, Miles. Your birthday came, and I posted a little PSA regarding you. Miles Mendoza, activist, healthcare professional, fraud. Did you know that Miles Mendoza uses public sidewalks to do his taxes? Did you know that Miles Mendoza only accepts massages from Bigfoot? Did you know that Miles Mendoza drinks from the hours of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next morning? Did you know that Miles Mendoza accepts donations from corporate lobbyists? Did you know that Miles Mendoza plans on replacing Jim Morrissey of the Smiths via abduction?
Good times for change, seen the luck I've had to make a good man turn bad. Prices.
Did you know that Miles Mendoza eats the hearts of zebra children? Miles Mendoza, scourge of the Los Angeles medical field. Send your stories about Miles Mendoza to 1-800-NO-MILES. That's 1-800-NO-MILES.
Yes. The for my birthday?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That was a fraud?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, do you now you have a public forum? Is it? Do you dispute, what I said?
Of course.
You do.
Of course.
Why?
Because I don't do my streets on the sidewalk.
You what?
What?
Yeah, I do my taxes.
I don't. Oh my God.
I don't do my taxes on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, that's true. Did you do your taxes today on the sidewalk?
No, I did not. So I dispute that.
Where'd you do them?
At home. Crystal could. You said, and we said we did our taxes together. So
were you both on the sidewalk?
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, we were.
on our phones doing TurboTax.
No, that's the worst thing that it could be.
Oh my God.
And we were loudly saying all our information and income to the public. Even his social security number.
Could you imagine someone like putting their social security number like in an auction? Could you imagine that? Like what that would be like? Do you think it would have a high attendance rate if someone just out of the blue said?
I feel like that would happen on the dark web kind of thing.
Yeah, but like how much? That probably does happen.
Yeah.
And I wonder how many bids there are placed in those private auctions. Have you ever been to the dark web?
No.
Have you?
No, I don't even know what. I don't even.
You don't
really
even know the
what it
access.
Is. No, I don't know what do you do? Do you like go to the library or something?
Just type in Google dark web.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. Like the closest thing. I don't know. Have you done it?
No, I haven't.
Has Max done it?
I don't think so.
I could picture Max going on the dark web.
For what?
Max, your brother.
For what?
Brother. What?
For what?
Well, there are all sorts of websites I've heard about, and services such as one. And I'm not promoting, by the way, but this is what I've heard. There's a website where you can hire someone to break into someone else's house and just plant a bunch of gnomes, like garden gnomes.
Oh, I heard about that.
Did you? So it's a crime.
No, wait.
But
didn't they pay they paid someone to do that to them, to themselves, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry for the delay, and you're gonna get extra gnomed or something like that."
Gnomed. Well, is it illegal to access the dark web itself? I wonder.
I think it is because you're paying for illegal services. Technically, because you for the gnome guy, you have to pay them to break in entering.
But like, if you're going to it in the same way that you'd go on like Google or something, because you're talking about a website. I'm talking about the web itself. Is it illegal to enter it?
I mean, it's not like you stumble upon the fucking dark web. You gotta actually try to find it.
I don't know how to. I don't even know what that would be like.
Sorry, side note. I wonder if they have one for like ducks. They just leave ducks everywhere. Like actual ducks.
There should be. Is that even illegal?
I don't know. But every corner you go, there's a fucking duck.
It's like a duck standing there menacingly, just staring at you. Oh my god!
Like, would it be illegal? Like, they don't have to break into your home. Like, just literally every time you leave your house, wherever you go, you're just always gonna see a duck every few like a block or two.
I think you could be arrested for like harassment for that.
But if you paid it for
what?
Yourself.
Oh, for yourself?
Ducked. Yeah.
To get ducked.
Oh my god.
Well, then yeah, that's a good point. Like then it's not. Is it?
Is it illegal?
Yeah, because it's not. It's not breaking and entering. Right?
Yeah, you're
paying
ducks.
Yeah, you're paying someone to get into your own place with ducks.
That's weird. I just what? It's just weird. It's like, why would you pay for that?
Why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, that you'd have to invest then.
Like
in
out of curiosity,
security.
You're like, I wonder if this is legit, and then you just wake up and there's a duck.
Well, I think that would be bad for your place since you have that cat.
Oh, then the duck would be dead.
Yeah.
And then I would think it's something else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a message from the mafia.
Oh, God.
Hey, Miles, I've had every member of our music group on this podcast now. Now I have to form us on the podcast like Voltron. Bring us all together to have a band podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you think that interplay will be like?
In what way?
Like, what do you think the dynamic will be on the podcast with
I think
Ben, you, and Sebastian?
I think with all of us, I think we'd be busting each other's chops a lot.
And who do you think would be taking it the worst?
Who do you think will be taking it? Oh my god!
Like, just picture Sebastian saying,
"Yes."
Are you talking about who's going to be more offended, or someone?
Yeah.
Who's going to be most
or most attacked? Like
both.
I don't know who's going to be. I think maybe Sebastian, if we talk about his government job, if he ever gets a government job.
What's wrong with working for the government?
Yeah, what's wrong with working for the government?
No, I'm talking about federal. Los Angeles County is it's its own different being, but the federal government's a whole.
I'm still government.
Yeah, just local government.
No.
You're local.
Are you saying it's inferior?
Yeah. Are you saying my job doesn't matter?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're attacking me right
now.
No,
I'm not even attacking you. Come here.
No.
Yeah, come on.
Go.
Nope.
Go.
Guys, don't start having sex in my room. It's happened before.
You spit in my face, too. This is how it leads.
This is how I romance her.
This is how.
Come here.
This is how we do it.
Get over here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I hope to start playing soon, Miles. Like, what's the next step now that the music we're making is pretty tight, you know?
Yeah, I want to keep practicing. It's just the job, like, my job is now taking me away with, like, now has me working Saturdays and Sundays for a little bit. That's always what sucks the most, because I like doing it on at least Sundays. Like, I always like having Fridays and Saturdays to do my work.
Mm-hmm.
And work those days, but I don't like working Sundays because I want to reserve that for the band. But
so this weekend you're working on.
Let me check my.
You're working.
Yeah, you told me you were working Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I'm working this Saturday, Sunday. Let me check my schedule because I always keep forgetting.
God damn it, Miles.
Yeah, I work this Saturday, Sunday, even next Saturday and Sunday.
Dude, you have 3 Sundays in a row.
Yeah, pretty much of this month, but I'm free Saturday.
This is bullshit.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. It is your fault.
Wait, that's from April, right?
Yeah, it's April.
He's leaving me for men.
Oh yeah, you're going to Tennessee soon.
I'm going to Tennessee.
Why?
Oh, because one of my friends is in Tennessee.
So why aren't you taking Crystal?
Because because it's.
Basically, because he's going with men. He's leaving me for men.
I'm going with my cousin Joseph.
An all boys adult sleepover.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Is it like what would happen if it turned out that because of this all male trip, he would be, and I know he will be, going to a strip club?
I don't know how a Tennessee strip club is to a Los Angeles strip club. What's the difference?
That's not the point.
I don't understand what you're saying right now.
I mean, I'm okay with him going.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
She approves. She accepts it.
But yeah. I thought you could only go to a strip club if she was there with you. If you were there with him.
I'm okay with him going, but not touching.
I can look all I want, but I can't touch?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I don't think they... What happens if they touch me?
Then you're getting shot.
Oh my God.
Miles, what are we going to do with you, man? Sick little kid. So you guys came in here because you wanted to tell me something. I always love podcasting with you and everything, and I'm glad to talk to you over the mics, off the mics, and everything. So what was it that you guys wanted to talk about? Because I don't know. I have no idea what this is in regards to. It was a little exciting. I was kind of like speculating at work, listening to the previous podcasts you guys have been on to see what it could be, but I'm not really sure. So what's going on with you guys?
I kind of want to see what you were speculating.
Okay. So, well, I was thinking that you guys, because we're going to be going to Vegas later in May for that trip. And I thought you were going to tell me that had been canceled. I thought that...
Why would we be excited for that?
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on with you guys. I don't know. I literally, I don't know what you're here for. But I thought I was like going through the spectrum of like worst case, the best case scenarios, So the worst case was that it would be canceled. I thought you guys had some news about this short film I'm doing. I thought that you wanted to do something like get drinks or something, get some dinner. I really didn't know. But you guys seem to be... It's like a mixture of like excitement and also there was
fear.
A little bit of... would you say fear?
Fear, uncertainty, and just a lot of...
A little murderous rampage.
Oh, Jesus. Are you beefing with someone? Or is it Brian versus Justin part 2? What's going on? Are you okay?
Oh, it's freaking me out now. It's freaking me out again. And she...
is someone sick? Are you okay?
No. Sorry. I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm now thinking about it again. Fuck, how am I gonna do this?
Okay, I'm a little nervous now.
It could be bad news and it could be good news depending on how you want to see it.
So, is someone moving? Is someone like what's going on?
I just blame Miles.
What do you mean you blame me? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wait, what happened? Wait, okay, you know what? Before you even tell me what happened, just start with like the beginning, because I can already see it's a story. So talk about like the beginning of it. Like just start at the beginning.
I don't think we can start with the beginning of it. Really, it's a little too and not safe for work.
Not safe for work. Okay. All right.
Let's go for towards the end of the story.
Okay.
Crystal comes up to me.
Yeah.
And says she has something to talk to me about.
Oh man.
Because she went to get her checkup and everything.
You went to the hospital?
She just went to her doctor's
visit. To the doctor. Okay.
And after the doctor's visit, telling her about some symptoms of being nauseous.
Okay.
Super nauseous. And
I wanted to make sure it wasn't lupus again.
Yeah. Is nausea a symptom of that? Of lupus? I don't know anything about it.
Not exactly, but just anything that's, because lupus can basically attack your immune system.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm just assuming like, okay, anything that's just out of the ordinary, I'm gonna assume the worst.
Okay.
And I don't know how you want to do this.
No, I don't know how either, man.
Okay.
Let's just say
Here, come to the mic, Miles. Come to the mic.
How are you gonna say this? There might be a little little me or a little Crystal running around.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, Crystal, are you?
Possibly.
Oh, did you, wait, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Are you, Crystal, are you pregnant?
And that is why I blame Miles.
Oh my. Dude.
I am scared. Of course, I literally
Wait, are you late?
I've been late.
That's why she wasn't drinking at the fucking bar, man.
So dude, wait, hold on. What the
Okay, I was trying to be like, okay, maybe it's lupus because I didn't want it to be the other thing.
Right.
But it just didn't make sense. And I finally just went to the doctor and pretty much confirmed it.
And so how long has it been?
So, well, I think this week I'm 7 weeks.
7?
Yeah.
7 weeks?
But last week I was 6 weeks. That's when I got the ultrasound.
So you did an ultrasound?
Yeah.
So do you have an image or something, or?
I do, but I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, okay. That's insane, guys. Dude, Miles, are you okay?
I'm just thinking of all the things that we're gonna have to do in the next fucking months.
So look, I don't mean to listen. If this is too personal, just tell me to cut it out or anything. But I'm gonna ask you, okay, Crystal? You are? I don't know about time spans or anything, but you're keeping it.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pro-choice, but that's my choice.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Wow, man. This is insane.
We haven't told his parents yet.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm scared to tell him.
Oh my God.
We haven't told mine. Mines are gonna kill him.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get shot, man.
Miles, dude. So you're gonna be a dad.
Oh God.
You're gonna be a dad.
Yeah, I guess I am. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh.
Miles, look, dude. How I've known. Oh my! I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to ask anymore. This is insane. I've known Miles since he's been a little kid. I used to read to Miles and everything. This is insane. This is blowing my mind right now. So you haven't told anyone?
No, but I was hoping we could share it on the podcast. Because, I know you're going to share it with our friends.
Right.
And
yeah. This is incredible. Oh my God. So what's next? Like, what do you have what's the next step for you guys? Like Miles, you're a nurse. Like what's the next step for Crystal?
Well, we're going to have to, as time goes on, we're going to have to, take care of her and her needs and, figuring out the right foods for the body.
Yeah.
For this child to grow and everything like that.
Oh my
but
God.
It's like, again, it's like starting from step one again, because like now it's kind of like I'm trying to go from a nursing standpoint on this, but I'm like, this is like my kid. And I'm like, what the? How am I fuck am I gonna do this?
Jesus, man. I've been thinking about like real life coming into our lives. You know what I mean? And this is real life right here. You know what I mean? It is. And Miles, I can't even. I need a drink. Hold on.
Yeah, get that B-box.
I wish I could drink.
Miles, do you want a drink?
Give me a drink, Puck. Man, this
Here,
is
have a little bit of this.
Fruit punch. I like this.
The beatbox.
Give me this. I'm fucking.
Do you need some water, Crystal? Do you need?
I'm good right now. I just wish I could drink.
Oh my God. Miles just took a big swig.
It actually tastes pretty good.
Of the beatbox.
The fruit punch actually tastes pretty good.
Shit, any alcohol feel good after what you just said?
Yeah.
Dude, how does this change your life? How does this change your guys' life?
Dramatically, what do you think?
What's the first thing you guys thought when you found this out?
What am I doing? Because we just, I just got my job at the government.
Yeah.
I just finished probation.
We just finished basically 6 months of work.
Yeah.
On our new jobs, and this is like fucking crazy. It's like, how are we gonna fucking do this?
I have my own place, but I don't know if this means you're gonna move in or I don't know.
Well, now does it mean he has to? Like at this point, like now there's like a whole bunch of like. We're gonna
get there when we get there. I just need some time to. We're gonna have some time to process what we're gonna do, but I know that I'm gonna be helping as much as I can.
Oh my God.
This is the part of it.
Oh my God! So just to clarify, you haven't told your parents yet, either of you, right?
No, my parents aren't the healthiest to tell things.
Yeah.
But I thought, you guys are our friends,
right?
You've been through our ups and downs,
yeah.
So we just wanted to share with you guys first. I've only shared it with my sisters, obviously.
Mm.
But other than that, not even my brothers.
Do your sisters have kids?
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, like my brothers and sisters, they all have kids.
Uh-huh.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Miles, do you, it's just your brother, right? That's the only sibling?
That's my only sibling, and he's younger than me, so.
So you're going to have a little kid. You can have a child.
Oh my God, my brother's gonna be a fucking uncle. What the fuck? No, fuck. I don't know. I don't know what kind of uncle he's gonna be, man.
I'm a little scared on that.
Yeah, I'm a little scared for that. I don't know how he's gonna do anything.
I am really. My mind's blown. I'm very excited for you guys. I'm very happy for you guys. This is wonderful news. Miles is getting
I'm already getting stressed out about this, man. I'm already getting stressed out.
This is really crazy. This is insane. This is amazing. Wow. How do you think your families are gonna react?
Do you want to go first?
I think my parents are going to take it better than hers. Let's just say that.
I feel like his family will be more happy.
They're more happy, but they're still disappointed maybe a little bit.
Why? Because you're young?
Well, because, I just got a job and I don't, I'm not as stable as I should be,
Yeah.
Why didn't you just wait, why didn't you, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow. So his family will be a bit more excited for you guys. And as for yours,
Well, like, specifically my parents, I think they're the ones that were going to have the biggest issue. Mm-hmm. Even though all my brothers and sisters had kids when they're younger than me, so.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, just because, well, especially because we're not married.
Yeah.
So, and my mom's all religious and all that. So she might be pushing that on us.
Has that entered your guys' mind ever since you found out? The whole, that.
I don't know, to be honest, because it's like already a big thing, like having, like just being pregnant, and then a wedding is also another big thing, and I don't know if I'm gonna be too stressed out to be, in that mood.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about you, Miles?
I don't know what to do. I mean, there's so many things we're gonna have to do, but it's just hard to wrap your mind around being even a dad and everything like that, and it's just I know I'm not getting where I'm getting older, but it's like this is still a lot.
Well, you're pretty young considering us, like you. Oh my God!
Don't stress me out. I'm starting to be an alcoholic now. I'm drinking.
Has he drank more since this has happened? Since he found out?
When I first told him, he drank a lot. I will give you that.
I just need to calm my nerves just a little bit, man. There's no way I can.
I mean, he was kind of puking at some point because he was feeling a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I understand why you guys.
It was probably the alcohol and the stress.
Now I know why you guys let me sleep over, because you'd already been through that shit.
Mm.
So it's like, I'm not gonna get busy tonight. Let him sleep over. I'm never doing this again. Fuck this. Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this.
Wow. This is. Look, I know you guys are nervous. I mean, Miles is showing it a little bit more than you might be, Crystal. But this is something to be happy about. This is a blessing. This is a miracle. I'm very happy for you guys. I'm very excited for what, I mean, because now things, well, I've never gotten anyone pregnant, so I can't say things aren't going to get.
No, my God.
So all I can say is that you have something that kind of signals your love for each other. You know what I mean? Like you have the ultimate thing in common now. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's still a lot to think about, but we'll go day by day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I seem pretty calm right now, but it's because I got out a lot of my emotion before coming here.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to tell you guys, without getting all.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know. Right. Baby's always a blessing, and it's just a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot to take in the beginning.
How do you think the others are going to react to this?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know how our friends would take it.
Like, I feel like they would be, excited and show us support, but on the inside, it's like, I think they would be freaking out mentally, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just us.
Yeah.
Uncles and aunts everywhere.
And then, like, we would be the only, I guess, couple in the friend group that has a kid.
Well, I mean, we don't know if Justin has a kid or not.
Oh my God.
He doesn't with know. His exploits, yeah.
So, what do you think you have names right now, or is that too early?
Too early. We gotta think about just trying to support Crystal right now, and in just developing, good, habits for the baby, and everything like that.
Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. I really can't wait to listen to this one at work. Oh, God. Be like, shut up! Talking to my customer, shut up! My friend's pregnant.
Wow. You're gonna get the sympathy pains.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna feel this one. Man, well, I think that's a perfect place to end it off. Is there anything lastly you guys want to say? Anything you want the people to know?
April Fool!